Hello lovely people, my name is Nainwa and you're welcome to my channel. Today we are trying out a protein treatment. Come with me, let's do this. So I'm using those things for those protein treatments, namely 3 things majorly: yogurt, honey, and egg whites. Those are the 3 ingredients for this treatment. All you have to do is to mix the 3 of them together. You know about the egg whites, you just have to remove the albumin, that's the egg, the white part of the egg. You don't put the egg yolk for this particular protein treatment. So let's do this. These ingredients, they have different benefits for the hair, which we'll go into shortly. Yogurt especially contains B vitamins that supports strong hair, zinc for hair growth. It contains a variety of proteins and lactic acid that cleanses the scalp and clears dead cells. And a clean scalp means your hair is going to grow healthily from the scalp. Secondly, honey. Honey is versatile, if I say that. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antioxidant. It moisturizes. It helps in combating itching scalp, fights dandruff, and guards against hair loss. So you need this in your protein treatment. Last but not the least would be egg whites. As we all know, egg signifies proteins, and when we're talking about protein treatment for hair, we're trying to reinforce the protein in our hair, especially when you have a lot of split ends, your hair is looking frizzy and all that, and it's looking so light. You need protein treatment at that moment. Yes, so you need egg whites, which contains the complete protein you will ever need. And more importantly, yes, before I forget, more importantly, it's not just about applying all these products to your hair. Most time you have to incorporate it in your diet so that we make the most use of its benefits. And a disclaimer, please, before you use yogurt treatment, check if you have an allergy to milk products. If you are allergic to milk products, please do not use this treatment. So here we are. I'm using the aloe vera spray. I have a separate video where I prepared this aloe vera water or juice or spray, call it whatever. But I like using it for like a pre-poo, detangling, and just I like using it before I start deep conditioning. It's not a must. You can start on your hair without the spray, but this is just what I like to do. I love the effects. So yes, I remembered something. If you're allergic to milk products, it's very much advisable not to use yogurt protein treatment. And also, some people are allergic to egg protein and all that. If you know you're allergic, please do not use this protein treatment. If you're not sure you're allergic to milk and its products or eggs, you can do a patch test by applying it on a little part of your skin, probably on your wrist or on your arm, and wait for 30 minutes to see if you have any reaction. If you don't have any reaction, then you're good to go. And to be on a safer side, you might consult your dermatologist if you're not sure. Yes, so we don't injure ourselves in the process of treating our hair. So some of you might say, why do I like using aloe vera water? I like it because it's stretching to the scalp. It's a great detangler. It helps in detangling. Although this is my sister's hair right here that I was doing. She has very soft hair. Her hair is not like kinky. You understand? If you have kinky hair, you know it's a lot of work to detangle. But her her hair is kind of light, not too much to detangle, and it's short, so it wasn't a lot of work. And we're done with detangling, so we're going to go right there and start applying the protein treatment mix. If there is one thing about this protein treatment, it can be quite messy. So you have to cover it up and take care that everything is in order. So this was me applying this. I tried to saturate the whole hair with the product. And some of you might ask, when do I need a protein treatment? The thing is that our hair needs the protein and it needs moisture, but you have to find a balance between the moisture in your hair and the protein in your hair. So how do you get this done? You get it done by having a care regimen. By care regimen, you have a hair care regimen that guides you on how often you moisturize, on how often you do protein treatment or moisture treatment, deep condition, and all that. So personally, I would suggest that you alternate between moisture treatment and protein treatment. When you're having a case of dry hair, your hair is feeling dry all of the time, you might go for, let's say if you are someone that washes your hair every week, you might alternate between maybe the first week you do a moisture deep condition, the second week a moisture deep condition, then on the third week you switch it to protein, and just alternate it so that you don't have a moisture overload or protein overload on your hair. You understand? This is not something, unless you have a very, very damaged hair, especially what damages our hair so much that you need this protein treatment is heat. When you use a lot of heat and chemicals on your hair, it strips the hair of its natural oils, it damages the protein that is inherent in the hair that gives it that property, because it's the keratin in our hair that is responsible for the way our hair acts most of the time. Not solely, but the keratin is a protein, and protein are denatured at certain temperatures. So when you apply a lot of heat to your hair all the time, like you can't do without the heat, you have to straighten the hair over and over again. Sister, you will need to do protein treatment more often, because even protein treatment, moisture treatment, you need to pamper your hair to like rejuvenate it so it can come back to normal. So when you've had done a lot of chemical treatment, a lot of heat treatment, you need to build up that protein once more. And I will still repeat it, I've said it before, I will say it again. Most time we concentrate on applying things on our hairs and on our scalp, and we forget that it's true, our hair absorbs these things, but not all of it. To get the most out of these things, especially the edibles, especially the ones that are food, natural, you have to incorporate it in your diet. You add eggs to your diet, yogurt to your diet if you're not allergic. For avocado treatment, for protein, avocado can be used for protein and moisture. All those fruits, you add it to your diet so that even as you're getting the vitamins from inside, you're getting them from outside, and that will give you a very, very good result. Just treating the outside, neglecting the inside is not going to maximize the benefits. If we want to get every benefit that we need from this treatments, we have to change our diets too. So that's that. Well, I did this treatment for her. This was the first one. We are going to do a second and a third one, then we switch to moisture treatment, and we'll see how that turned out. If you have watched to this point, thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe. Click the subscribe button, please, and please like this video so that I can make more. Yes, and this is a hair journey, and I hope that you go with me on this journey of exploring our options, finding ways to make it better and easier and fun. So at this point I was done, and I have to cover it up with shower cap to wash it in the next 30 minutes. Unfortunately, before I finished it was dark and I couldn't film it, and she had to braid her hair that night for school.